powerups are here. Pausing for ads.
Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live stream. Happy Monday, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome, welcome. It's been a somewhat productive day. Hello, Pablo. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I have been changing up some stuff today. I've been like trying to figure out the wall situation, and I think I got a good setup now. Some little things need to tweak, so I'll show that still. But otherwise, I think it's a lot better. It's a lot more performant, which is good. Some things need to be reset up, but it's visually makes more sense. Well, I'll show you once we get into it. Man, that was basically what I was doing like most of today. Is that? Other than that, before I started the stream, I noticed that we actually hit 5,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is insane. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. That we're at 5,000 now. It is yeah. I mean, yay. Just very shocking. Other than that, yeah, not much going on. Thank you. I got the emote's called elbow cough, but I'm pretty sure that's just a dabbing emote. I mean, like if you had to make a dabbing emote, I'm pretty sure that's a dabbing emote, but they just couldn't say the word dab. So they called it elbow cough. It's kind of funny. I mean, you look at it. I mean, that looks like dabbing, doesn't it? If I didn't know what it was, I'd think it was dabbing. Anyway, shall show you guys what I've been up to today. Now, some things are broken, but Hey, Good Guts. Welcome in. You're late as hell? You're not late. I mean, compared to usual, I guess you're later, but you're not late. The fact that you're here at all means you're already on time. So, can you tell anything from this? Do you notice anything different? I mean, it's gonna be hard to tell, probably. But maybe generate a different one. I'm doing well. How are you doing? So, one thing you might notice that's different is there's only one thickness of wall. It's no longer double thickness, which is a big thing I've been trying to figure out. Also, if we come in here real quick, and this is one of the rooms that we set up, right? And I come here. No walls on this side. And if I come here, oh, there's no wall here. So I have actually made it. So depending on the when you spawn in the room, the wall on this side and on this side for each room, no matter how it's rotated, is gone. Yes, I am using paper ZD. So there, that means only this wall here and this wall here, the back two walls, are actually only on. So it's no longer too thick because of that. Now, there are still some things I gotta fix up. We'll be doing that today, which is, right, this is not, I need to turn off the moving up and down entirely now, which is gonna improve performance even further. Because we no longer need these to move up and down. I could just have them, oh no, I still need them to, I could still have them move up and down. Or I could have it, yeah, I'd probably still have these move up and down. These ones here. Or, I just have them something else. But either way, the point is I've made it better. Some things need to be still adjusted, as you see, but it's now one thick walls. So effectively, if I was to load in a single level, it'll be easier to see. I go to spawn room. See, these two walls that are towards the camera don't exist. And when I move the walls up, they still don't exist. The wall's still there, but they're just off. They're not even they're not calculating anything. Everything's pretty much off with them. Now, these are still moving up and down, and I need to turn that off. And I also need to make it so I still can see, right? Because when the rooms are connected, we currently can't see. So I feel a little more cleanup is in order. I don't know if there's a better way of doing it. One thing I could do is add a very large cutout for these. What I'm talking about is do a camera mask for these. And just make it like really large. Can I make this soon? If I did that would run into issues with this, right? So that's why I don't really want to do that. So I'm thinking I still have them lower, but just a little bit better now. The other thing I'm going to do is turn off the each one of these now creating their own collisions. We're just going to create a single collision wall and add a component to it that is just going to be, or not even a component, we're just going to make a blueprint. That's just going to be a wall that's going to do the collisions actually for these, of them being on and off. Simplify the entire thing because we don't need them to be moved up. And I mentioned that before where, yeah, I realized we don't need the collisions moving up and down. So if we're going to be toggling them on off, we can just make it as the blueprint, make it even more efficient there. But basically, when the walls are, this one? Yeah, when the walls are are disabled, basically they do nothing. So none of this work happens. And also I put it on a timer instead of on tick. So it's also more efficient from that point of view. Again, some things still need to be cleaned up here. And we'll be doing like lots of cleanup and fixing and stuff. So yeah, that's I spent like a good many hours today doing this. It probably would have been like 2-3 streams of doing this. So I was like, I just need to focus and figure out a good solution to this. Which is a whole, this is why I say like, yeah, cerebral brain is a thing. When you can focus on something and just like sit down and like Google and figure out. Nothing I Googled helped, but just the fact that I could Google was nice. But yeah, I figured out the problem. This also works, of course, with like if I go with a vertical room. Right, so like walls here. So if I did play from here, I need to have it come from above. So it loads the room in. Bam, the room's loaded in, but see, even the red walls don't appear, which is what we want. So yeah, we just need to, the red walls currently don't have collision. But the collision again is going to be swapped out. Also this, why is that like that? So yeah, there's oh, it's like that because this is offset. There we go. Okay. So, shall we? Let's start with the fact that I need to still cut out the camera stuff, right? So that is being done, I believe, on the game mode. So that's being done here. So, disable room race collisions. So, we're going to be removing the whole collisions part. So, if we're removing the collisions part, what do we no longer need? Do need this. Need this. We no longer need all of this. So the collision wall. This is all already disabled. Okay, so here we're setting collisions on it. We're not going to be setting collisions on it. Not going to be setting collisions on it. Okay. So it's no longer going to be spawning it. It's no longer going to be... yeah, setting that up. Okay. So... why is this not working anymore? Let's find out. Because basically that was the trigger that when we come here. Oh, did I not turn on the debug? I did. Oh, is this not being triggered anymore? What's going on? Why is this not being triggered anymore? That explains why it's not working. What did I unhook to make it not work anymore? Okay, so that... Oh, there we go. So there it goes. Was it one of those things where I just need to add a print string and then it realized everything's fine and now things are going to work? Basically cached some information from the past, and now that it's cached, it'll be fine. No. Not quite. Okay, so it is... Mm-hmm. Do I need to modify the distance here? If I had to go further out? So what's going on? Why don't I see my traces? Right, it's activated. So something's going on where this prints, but this doesn't. Oh, it is. Okay. But it's not... Oh, I see... So I see it's... Oh, it's tracing, like, way lower. Oh, you know what it is? Did I change the collisions? Did I change the collision information? It's checking room collision walls. That's why. It needs to check exterior room walls now. Which means this whole system needs to change back to how it was, because the exterior collision walls are no longer a thing. Yeah, so now it's triggering the right thing. Or it's finding the right thing. Okay, so we're no longer doing this get a room wall reference. Instead we need to do get component by class. And then we can do this. Because we're no longer... then we're going to run into the issue we had before of them moving up and down constantly. Shit. Because that's why we did it based off the collision. Let's see what happens when we undo that. Now with this new setup, maybe won't be so bad. Very much a coping thing here that I'm saying, but are you complaining? Delete you. Complain. Okay. So some things are working. We're getting the hit on these. Some things are not. Is the problem? Oh, is the problem? Oh, I'm still here. Get rid of this. No more errors. Okay. So if we go to hide walls, so this I don't think I'm implementing right now, or I think that's one of the things I detached. Yeah, I detached it here. So when room is enabled, it should go here. This, then I have the rising wall thing. So when room is enabled, this raise walls and lower walls needs to happen based off of the hide. So just make sure this is happening. Room enabled. Yeah. So now it's screaming room enabled. Good. So from room enabled, it should do this, which is the old method of doing it. So if the hiding wall is true, Um, I can just do a set actor location. Lower walls. This is not going to be based on the distance of the player. This is just going to set it to the maximum down. I just want to see the test. So if it's hiding walls true, is it not doing it? Should be. Because we have hide wall say hiding wall true. It should be triggering it. It's not. Why? This should be true. Oh, that means hiding wall isn't being set to true. That's what's happening. The hiding wall part isn't being set to true. Okay, so let's see why. Can I check the game tags? That's been a while. No, it's not the game tags. It's been a while since that reference. So what I can do is the hide walls set to lower walls. Oh, it's... Oh, I think it's being overwritten. Okay, I think it's possibly setting it, but it's being overwritten. Although, is this true? I turn this off. It's flashing on and off. Okay, so where am I setting the position of it? This is all begin play. Here I'm doing adjust walls. Hey Al, welcome in. How's it going? So it's always in position. Okay, so what we need to do is just set hide walls in position off, I believe. You're struggling through AI work? Sorry to hear that. We'll get through it, I believe. Okay, so I'm setting in position. So a room has been activated, set in position to false. Why is raised wall set to true? What I break? Well, I made some things better, so of course that means I've broken some things. As is normal, right? As is normal. Let me just do this. Because whenever you introduce new things or make some things better, you have to break other things. I think that's just like, yeah, it's the rule. Okay. So it's still updating. Why don't I just make things simpler for now? Here.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Ads time. So today's drink of choice is just straight up sriracha. Good guts. Really? I know he sometimes doesn't pronounce the D, but you don't have to skip the D in spelling itself. So if you don't know, there's now a sriracha shortage. I love sriracha. I put it on everything. And so I ran to the store and got myself, some extra bottles. And, we're just going to drink some sriracha straight up. Just to make it easier. And now I have like 2 bottles also in reserve because I was running pretty much on the last little bit. So it's great timing. It's a hot sauce. It's a hot sauce. I put it in everything, pretty much. It is. Let's see. Yes. This golden food. Yeah. It's not even hot. It just tastes great. And so put it in everything. And there's a shortage of it apparently going on. So I ran to my grocery store. Got myself a few bottles because they last me a long time because it's just for me. And yeah. Now I'm good. Now I'm good for a while. Your dream is to try the hot ones? You can get the hot ones challenge. You can get the set and try it yourself. So you can absolutely just do that. I'm gonna set these to be hidden. This is lower walls. I'll hide walls, yeah. Do they do international shipping? I have no idea. I have never bought anything from their store, so I couldn't tell you. Okay, so it is working here. Right, this is working. So now I just need to Basically, I was doing hide walls and show walls. So what I can do is here. Where's hide walls and show walls? Here. When we do the hide walls, this imposition is I can do here. If we're not hiding the wall, then we're doing this. If we are hiding the wall, then we need to just lower the walls. This is not going to be accurate, but that's fine. I just want to make sure that's working. Oh wait, this is not this way. We're testing. Okay. So this is working. But we're no longer raising the walls at all. So, because of this. Remove you. So I think what I can do is instead of doing these on the ghouls, I can just run. I can disable this. Because I have still this here. So this is if I'm hiding the wall. So if this is going down and this is going up, I believe. So I can do a hide wall, custom event, reveal wall. Could I do this? This is not on a timer. Oh, this is not on a timer. This needs to be this needs to be on an event tick. Well, not an event tick specifically, but it needs to be on something. So let's do a test of checking if why is this being set to enabled? Disable raise room collisions. It should be disabled here. It should be enabled here. Because it's activated. This eye cannot be shooted in your selected delivery location. Aw, I'm sorry. Yep, I don't know people's delivery things. That I cannot help you with, unfortunately. That I cannot help you with. So when room is disabled, we do this. Sad, yeah. When room is enabled, this room needs to be enabled. If hiding wall is true, hiding wall is false. I made a mess. I've made a mess. Very much so, because all my walls are. This is one of those things where I now have two versions of things, and it is just all sorts of bad that I have two versions of things. That I just need to like tear it up and like set it up properly. Not necessarily from the start, but I do need to like take this from the beginning in a way. Okay, so I guess let's do that. Let's go back to where it was, and then. Okay, so when things get enabled, I'm just gonna remove all this. Remove all this. By default, it should adjust to player. Okay, so default is now working. This is all good. Okay, and right when the room activates, nothing's gonna happen. Yeah, this is all fine. Okay, so when the room activates, which happens here, we need to stop stop whatever the function it has been doing. So what we need to do is say room instead of enable, I'll do activated, true, and on deactivate it'll be false. And that means here we're only doing this when it is not activated. Okay. So, if room has been activated, it needs to raise all the walls. Which means we need to, because we're not doing it on a timer and not an event tick, I can't really use a vinterp to. But what I could try doing for now is basically we need a room activated raise walls. Where get owner, set actor location to the original location. Basically, we need to close. Why is it already closed? Oh, room activation should be off by default. Okay. So that is actually working. So it is moving up. It's being overwritten by the by this game mode stuff. So let's just for now detach that. Right, and all of these will go up. Okay. So we needed to go up smoothly. So we can do a if I make this a function instead. Well, no, I can make a timer and move it up based on a timer. What if I did set timer by event? 0.025 looping. Raise wall smoothly. And what it's going to do is get actor location. It's going to add a value to it. Say 1. So that is the new location. If get actor location Z is greater or equal to the original location. I mean, it should stop. Stop the timer. And it should make sure that it has not gone past it by just setting it to the original location. So a little bit of a messy thing here, but theoretically this kind of thing would work. Or not. Why is this not working? Activated. Yeah, so it's saying activated. Oh, greater or equal. No. Oh yeah, that's right. No, yeah, greater or equal. It should not be going here immediately, right? Because that means the current location is higher than the original. Let's do greater. Actually, because it starts in equal, I believe. So. This way. Why is it not? The hello is being printed. Why is this not being run? What am I missing? Where am I being stupid? Being stupid somewhere. Yeah. Oh. It's set to loop. Oh, because it's a loop within a loop. So it keeps resetting the timer. That's why. It's a loop in a loop. So that's why. Let's do this here. So if the room is not activated, it does this room. If it is activated, that makes sense. If it is activated, then we can do this. Yep, that found where I was being stupid. Almost have found where I was being stupid. Oh, this on begin play. So this was correct. This was correct. Problem was, when this becomes true, I need to clear this timer. So it runs it and then stops it. So I can use another timer. Okay. Okay. So, Now we need to set how much we want to move it up. So we can use roll delta seconds. If we wanted to move up the full length, in a second, we need the math of its position, which is this here. That's how much is moved down. So I need to remove pin. So this is moving up. It's going to go back to being greater or equal. Okay. Good. Now we can control the speed. Okay. So now we got the speed. Let's clean this up a little. So this here smoothly raise the walls. Okay. So that raises the walls. But we only want to do this certain walls. We also want to, I guess we also want to the opposite. So I take this. Duplicate this. Room activated lower walls. And for this, it would be the same thing, but lowering until it'd be the other way around, where this was greater or equal to no, sorry, not original position, where the current location is less or equal to this location. times the original. Or add to the original. This is the actual location that it should be at. So if this location is higher up, then we set the location to this. And to make sure that this is going to work, let's just swap this around. So room activated, raise walls.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Oh. And room activated lower walls. To make sure that's going to work. Okay. I'll just do a quick test for myself while ads are going. Okay, and it moved to the correct location. Sweet. Okay. So we're in the right setup, I think. I mean, to do the switch here and stuff, but actually the raised walls, I can leave it. As long as I need to make the lowering of the walls, deactivating the raising, and the raising deactivating the lowering. Yes, I think so. I think we need to do that. Otherwise, right, it will fight each other. Okay, so when it does this, let's promote this to a variable. Raise walls timer. Q2 variable. Lower walls timer. Okay, so when this triggers, stop you. And when this triggers, stop you. That makes sense. So now, if I re-enable this, this needs to just turning from deactivated. I'm just gonna detach this for now. I wanted to lower the walls here. So what I wanted to do, because it is going to be activating, I wanted to run this, which is room activated lower walls. Room activated. Raise walls. I already see a problem with what I just did, but let's see what happens. Yeah, so this is the problem why we were using the original collision box. Instead of... Right, this is why we were using the collision box that was stationary on these things. So I might still need to spawn that hidden collision box. And I might still need to use that then. Otherwise, yeah, we run into this issue. So, if we keep the original collision box, right? Which is this. It's not even collision box. It's just going to be like a... I mean, a reference that's in the original position. Because I don't need to even use it for collision. I can do something else for collision. For ease of use. Which means here it's going to be room collision walls again. Which means I need get room wall reference. I need this again. Get a room wall reference. Long as this is valid. Do this. Okay. So this one is raise walls. Okay. Do I need to do anything else for these walls? Okay. So this is now working. Few things are not working, I know, which is yeah, so now we run into the issue again of these walls, right? The whole point of this, I want these walls to not be affected. I know there's trust issues. What if I only erase the rooms or the walls in the room I'm in? That would look kind of weird. With the walls on one side always moving from the other room. Basically, I would need to filter out. I would need to do the same thing it's doing now, but somehow filter out the walls that are currently in the room I'm in. I think that's what needs to be done. The current room I'm in's walls need to be filtered out and not done. Okay, well, I do have a reference to them. Because I have on begin overlap. I could send the walls, all of the walls that I'm that are in this room to the game mode, and from the game mode check to see if it's the walls in this room. Because way at this point. Because at the beginning here, I get all of these actors. And I get all actors of. Yeah, I get all overlapping actors. Okay. Let's where am I setting this? I'm setting this here. Which means I can't use it here, but I can do it afterwards. Fine. We can do it first, do this, then do this. Because the order of that doesn't really matter. And then I can so I don't have to do this multiple times. Promote this to a variable. Sure, overlapping actors. So we now have a reference to this. So So after this, get game mode reference. And I should store this in the game mode. Room manager, overlapping actors. Set room manager overlapping actors. It's overlapping actors. I mean, I could do it here, honestly. A little bit cleaner. This will be the same, so I just look that through. But now it has all of those actors. So, and every time it will overwrite them whenever I enter a new room. So, what we can do now is basically this lower walls. Not this lower walls. This lower walls. I can check. Do I have a game mode reference in here? Yep. Get game mode reference. Get the room manager overlapping actors. Get owner. Check if it contains it. Let me just double check that I am pushing in the correct thing. And the room manager, we're pushing in. This is all the overlapping actors. Yep. This is fine. So as long as I'm not part of it, then we do this. It's not working. So it is detecting the name. Just did the string still. I'm sure this has the info. Just confirm. Yeah, so it does. Everything is false. So I think I had the right idea, but I think something to do with the execution is not working. Okay, so some things are true. Oh, now it's working. Hold on, hold on. Um... So what's going on? I'm storing them in the game mode. And this happens on begin play. I store them. Oh, on begin play, I store them. Oops. There's my problem. I meant to do that on begin overlap. Okay. Aha! Okay, obviously when the room is cleared, it doesn't work, but now the back walls, the ones that are in the room, this goes up and down. Yeah, we gotta still fix that. But these walls, right, don't go down. Excellent. Okay. It's working now perfectly. So, yep, I got it. So next up is when the room is cleared. Okay, so when this happens, or it's deactivated, I need to effectively return the room to how it was. And that I need to do by setting room activated to be false, which it should already be doing here. But the timer hasn't started yet. Can I? So I need to do I just deactivate room? Okay. Why did I pick a large room for this test? Yeah, so that seems like it's working correctly. So, yes and no. I need to now smoothly transition him to the correct height, and then have it pop over to the right mode. So, okay. Remove you guys. Remove you guys. Make sure that everything's still working the same way. It's not. Damn it! It's been a while since, Unreal just crashed on me. Okay. So what did not get saved? You are doing show walls, hide walls. Oh boy. Crap. I have to set up. I have to set everything back up again. No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm gonna get the autosave. No, screw that. I'm doing the autosaves. Where are the autosaves? That's why autosaves are great. Saved. I need... AC wall animation. I need the BP manager 2. I need game mode. Okay. Don't save. Okay. So now I have pulled up the autosaves. So of these three, so I can now theoretically Replace them, and we can be back to kind of where we were. So if I go to the same location, so game, so blueprints, action components. So I want the wall animation. I'm gonna drag this to the desktop just in case. Delete it. Grab the latest here. Let's keep it here as well. Remove this. Bam.
Ads are here. Pausing
Okay.
for ads.
I'll do this. Next one is Blueprints game mode. Spreading. Delete. Copy paste. I mean, I still lose a bit of work for this, but hopefully not as much. And the last one is Blueprints Manager. Which I lose everything I did because that's unfortunate. The latest is after this, so I don't want to replace that. It's the best I can do. Let's try it. Let's see what we were able to salvage. It is heating up. Yeah, it is very much heated. Okay. I managed to get back the main one, which is this. Okay? This was the pain in the butt part. Still have to redo some stuff. Still lost like a bit of work. But we were able to recover quite a good bit of it. Which is this. Let's see what we gotta refix. So here, we're checking exterior room walls. Now we want to do room collision walls, and we want to set that back up. So that means this was still, this needs to be replugged in. This needs to be reset up. So, let's do that. Raise walls. Lower walls. Not lower walls. Back to lower walls. Raise walls. Then we do the same thing here. Okay. That looks good. So, here, are we doing the check still? No, so the check is gone. So we need to reset up the check. In both the game mode and here. So get rid of you. So what I need to do is on that's in the room manager. Mistake. In the room manager, I need to set it up here. So we were getting the game mode here. Yeah, so these need to be swapped order. I guess it doesn't matter anymore. So on enter room, get game mode reference. I need to though still store this. Copy this. And now in the room manager on enter room, set manager overlapping actors to these. And here we get game mode reference, get the room manager overlap actors, check if it contains the owner. Or rather, it does not contain the owner. Okay. Also, we need to cancel each other out. So promote to this to a variable. This is lower walls timer. This was the raise walls timer. I'm going to take this, get it here, take this here. Okay. When a room has been deactivated, we need to do something, which was restart this. Room deactivated. Let's put this here. Okay. Probably still forgetting something. I'm going to save it all just in case somehow we crash again. So yes, some things are working. Okay, so what's not working is the hiding. It's set to room collision walls. It does raise the walls. The trace isn't going though. Oh, it's because in this version I have it detached. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Okay. So this is back to working. What I need to do is if I don't do this. Excuse me, I was doing a test. So it doesn't why do you lower walls, I think. I think I made a mistake of having it raised when it should be lower. So it is raising when it's activated. And immediately goes into raised walls then. What if I didn't? Then nothing raises, which makes sense. Basically this triggers Um... I want to, what I need to do is basically make it so I set a value, that will not let it do the opposite, which is this. That's what I was doing this for. So if I do, not set hiding wall. Show walls, hide walls. That's why I was doing that. So if I did hide walls. Show walls. So this is lower. And what I can do is, here. Check if I'm hiding the wall. If I'm not, then raise it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so why are these walls going down? Did I not set those to not go down anymore? Manager. I'm setting it on begin overlap. Oh, I'm not storing it. Wait. Oh my god, I'm storing the wrong thing. That's why. Storing the wrong thing. Oopsie. That makes sense. Made some big progress. Nice, congrats. Yeah, I did a lot of progress today, even before the stream. So like right now, there's the walls are only 1 thick now, no longer 2 thick, and we're just fixing up some final things. So now, yeah, so now these don't disappear, which is great. So these don't disappear. These still disappear, which is perfect. So we can actually we can extend this. So now that's all working. I just need to set up basically the functionality of so I can extend the range on that, so that's going to fix that. I need to make it so when we clear the room, right, and they come back, it's smooth. Hey, Demon Coach, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. And thank you. Yeah, so that's working real nice. So, okay. What is some of the walls lower? Is that rendering or the walls actually dropping? So, yeah, so the way it's currently set up is the walls, when the room is unlocked, so you haven't cleared the room or there's no enemies, the walls are just dynamic. They move up and down based on the distance to the player. When you go inside of the room locks and you're stuck in there, and these back walls will stay there, and the walls in the front will I'll extend it so they'll just be down. So I just need to extend this bounding box so that way they'll always kind of be down, probably, or a lot more down. But yeah, they'll go up and down based on the view, so that way it doesn't obstruct you. So that's kind of the plan. But these back ones are in, right. You're not going to be able to go through them in the future, but I haven't set up the collision. But now, right? So we have it where it's working. We just need to smoothly transition from one to the other. So, how do we accomplish that? Basically, it happens here. It needs to be happening on room deactivated. Is the dungeon crawl again? Progress was lost at the end of the run? Yes. So I think Binding of Isaac, in terms of like the passive power-up stacking, Hades, Dead Cells, things of that nature. Yep. But instead of having like a room to room, you can go wherever you want. So if I spawn in, okay, so I spawn here and I see like there's a room down there and there's a room near me. Like in the top right, you can see there's a mini map and it shows like doors, but I don't care about the doors. I could just go here, and assuming that, you know, I set up the collisions better, the way they're supposed to be. I don't know what happened there. You can go anywhere you want. And then when you clear the room, you can go ahead and go to wherever you want. So from here, I can just go here. It doesn't really like the fact that I haven't set up collisions for the walls. So it's very open in where you can go. Okay, so we need to do a razor lower, basically based on the position. So get owner, get actor location. Is it the original location? If it is, then it needs to lower until a certain point. So it needs to lower until matching layer location. You're out to bed? Well, have a good night, good guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah. Good luck fixing your sleep schedule. Yep, I am using Paper ZD. Yep. That's what allows me to have a directional movement. Lower walls to match player. So yeah, so this is going to lower wall to match player. And then here, we're not checking if it is compared to this. We're checking that the current location, Z, is nearly equal to and this needs to be compared to the distance calculation. So this. So this is the to return here. Distance or height compared to player. So I could ooh, no, I don't want to do this. So I just want this. So I can just convert this to a function. I already have the distances here. Get based on distance of player. It's terrible naming, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll adjust it. So we're not doing this. Don't need you. Height. There to there. Okay. I could make this. I'm gonna change this here. Convert to pure get. You pure. Oh, I do need the reversed. Do I need the reversed? Am I using the reversed? I'm using the reversed. You know what? Let's keep it as a. Let's keep it like this to be safe. Okay. So I need to compare here. So if this is nearly equal to this. I'd say within like 5 units. Maybe. Then it'll stop it. It'll set it to the correct, it'll set it to
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
this location. Okay. I think we just set it to that location and then swap it over to the live version. Should work. I think I'm missing something. Oh no, until after I test it. But hopefully it shall be good. Basically, we're lowering the same as before, but we're just comparing things differently. And then setting it once we get to the right place. Which one's here? This is going to be its own thing. And then I'm going to do another custom event here. Once ads are over. And then we can test to make sure that it's going to work on the lowering. And if it works on the lowering, it should work on the raising. When we just reverse the movement. Yay. Okay, so now that this is good, what I'm going to want to do is do a custom event, and I'm just going to say reactivate height based on, or I guess just activate height based on player. Okay. Let's see. So we're looking at these walls in the back here. They did not. Oh. That's what happened. Let's remove that. That should be the one being cleared. Okay. Oh, why do I see those? That's not good. should be going down. Oh, is it? Where did I make a boo? Timer is going. Why is timer going now? Timer should not have been going. Oh, because that room was deactivated. Yeah, there's a lot of rooms being activated. Odd Oculus! With the raid. Thank you guys so much. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. How's it going? How was your stream? Hello, Hex Dev. Hasty Wasty. You do Unreal Engine 2? Nice. Welcome, everyone. Currently building up a game myself. Got your interaction system working, fully replicated. Nice. Congrats. I'm setting up I'm working on a roguelike Binding of Isaac, Dead Cells, Hades, like kind of combination where you can get random power-ups. And depending on what you choose, you can go from like regular attacks to all of a sudden just shooting projectiles from your weapons. So at the current moment, I'm setting up the timers and stuff. Not the timers, the walls. So the way it works is this is a 3-dimensional environment. So many line traces. It's only one line trace is just happening a lot there. So a lot of the roguelikes are you go from room to room and you can pick, like, you can go this way, right? Or you can go this way. Well, this is 3-dimensional, which means you can see the room over there. I'm just gonna go to the room over there. That should not have collision. I'm still working on the collision parts. But the point is, assuming that I fix the collisions, wherever you see, you can go. So I just go here. And now I'm in this room. And now, until I clear this room, I'm stuck in this room, basically. But once I clear it, I can go wherever I want. So, right now, I'm setting up the walls where... so you see when the room is unlocked, the walls are kind of like moving up and down dynamically. To kind of give you an idea of just like, and they're actually just moving up and down. They're invisible below, so you don't see it actually clipping in. But once you go inside of a room, right, they stay. Now the ones near here are not staying, because those will be blocking the view. So we're having those disappear. I need to adjust the area where it's checking. But the other thing is, once the room is cleared, what I need to do is have the walls transition smoothly to the right location, and that's what we're working on right now. Is getting that actual transition set up. So, and it's all done entirely with blueprints. 100% blueprints. Because I am not a programmer. I am an artist first that became a technical artist. So that's kind of how it came to be. And this entire thing, by the way, is all procedurally constructed. if I go to one of my previous like smaller maps just for demo, and this was like a previous prototype that I was doing, so you could see kind of how it's assembled. So all the rooms are pre-generated, and then it just assembles it. So you can go up and down. Again, this is the previous version, which is, the current one doesn't look like this anymore. It's much bigger, as you saw. But it gives a lot of verticality, so you can just pretty much go wherever you want. You're just as good. Yeah, they're great. I love them. Your brain is burning. That's okay. Just put it out a little bit, or, you know, get a s'mores. You know? If your brain is burning, maybe it's time for s'mores. Because the wall moved, but it's so cool. You teach blueprints for work? Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty much entirely self-taught in most things with Unreal. Because you gotta be. A lot of times. But yeah, in general, yeah, pretty much these days I'm working on this game, and I do a lot of PCG tutorials on the YouTube channel. So, yeah, I do pretty much almost exclusively PCG tutorials these days, and then stream game dev. But yeah, that's if this is your thing, hit the follow button. Stick around. You know, more fun and games. You got told you use event dispatchers too much? What do you mean too much? You never have too many event dispatchers? I mean, depending on what you're doing, it is the best thing you could do. So that's like saying you're using too many interfaces, blueprint interfaces. It's like, yeah, okay, you want things to be organized. That's also fine. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, I need to remove this. That's a problem for this one. They are extremely useful. Yeah, I use that's how I get access to my player spawn originally from the game mode. Also how I'm using the activation and deactivation of the rooms. I basically have the functionality in the game mode, and I just use an event dispatcher to just broadcast to the entire game that, hey, the rooms have been activated, the rooms have been deactivated, so raise the walls or lower the walls. Entirely. Event dispatchers. There's no reason for every single thing to check when you just have an event dispatcher and then work off of that, especially when you put it on the game mode, and then you can just have everything access it from the game mode. You gotta ask why you were teaching your students to use dispatchers. They're like 10 to 16, and we're like, because they're really, really useful. Yeah, they are. Without event dispatchers, this would be a whole lot more complex, I will say. A lot more complex. So, all right. So when this should be like 10. At present, you lose dispatchers, timers, and avoid delays and event tick as much. I mean, that's just a good in general. Yeah, these walls were originally an event tick when I was originally setting them up, and I've swapped them out to timers because, of course, there's no reason to them to run on tick, because the timer is smooth enough. Once you have it like even at 0.25 right now, it's smooth. So yeah. Okay. It did get lowered, which means I can now do this. And theoretically now, if I was to clear the room, and you can see some of these rooms I've started to just put in the blocking for props and stuff. So the walls went down, but too much. The air tolerance needs to be probably higher. 100 units. So one more time. Are they moving? It's just moving too fast. Should probably disable the trace. Okay, so it is the, let's do like 200, 150. And let me just turn off that trace because I'm not using it right now. So now, right, if we come here, I picked a large room. Why did I pick a large room? Problem is it's just moving really fast. So tolerance just needs to be higher. Because it did work when it was 500. I just don't want it to be 500 tolerance. Can I get a smaller room? Yeah, a smaller room. Okay. That worked. This didn't. Because it was moving further because it was larger. Yeah, because they have to move further. Okay. So this tolerance should be dynamic. Box extend Z. Multiplied. Well, half size would be a quarter of its size, so that should make it dynamic based on the height of each piece, I believe. Why not? It's not moving that fast, honestly. It should be fine. What's the problem? Why is it disappearing? I think it's something else. Because it is disappearing completely. I'm stopping the timer. Setting it back to this. I've set the room to not be activated. Oh, no, this will, this might be fine. It's gonna break because I've done a print string, but it's not going here. Okay, so in that case, let's do... Oh, you know what it is? I'm getting the height to the player, which is... I'm zeroing out. I'm being dumb. Or the distance I'm getting as zeroed out. Oh no, that's fine. So all I need is distance. I don't need all of this. I do need distance actually. Original cushion Z plus, okay. It has the plus there, which means I believe I'm being dumb and I need this value. Is that me being dumb? I think it might be me being dumb. Aha! There we go. That looks smooth. That looked what I want. So now I can put that back to 10. Make it faster. There we go. Yep. It's always something small and stupid. Yeah! Okay. Let's make this like 100. I think that'll be fine. So now, when we clear that room, the walls in the back now smoothly come down, which is perfect. So now we want also the walls in the front to come up, which are these ones. So the ones there, I just need to actually do this. Race. I clicked buttons. Okay. This is raise. Okay. So if this is a raise, this is no longer negative. And theoretically, I can just leave everything else as it is. And just do raise walls to match player. So now, I just need a good test. Nope. This should be like 200, but this should only happen on room deactivated. Why did it? trigger just now. Odd. What just happened? Oh, it's because... A little bit of an oops. It's because every single room, right? Only one room gets activated, but all of the other rooms are saying deactivated, effectively. Although, no, it shouldn't be. The only place this is triggers is here. Oh, yeah, and it triggers... Yeah, I mean... What I could do, just... I mean, how does it look? Just... Is this the problem? I'm gonna kill you last, so I want to test something. No, stop, get back. Range mobs, run away. That's intentional. So if can you come here, please? I don't. I mean, honestly, we could just go with that. There's no reason to overcomplicate it. I want to see these walls, so I'm going to do this first. I want to see these walls. So they just pop up. So instead, what I can do is, on false, check if it is, I need to go off of the lowest position. So the lowest position that we have is this, right, which is I think we're already using here. This plus this. So this is the lowest position. And I need to check it actually based on the original position. So if the current position is within 200 here, let's do within 50. It should be basically max or minimum once we're done with it. So because it's raising at that time, because it is deactivated, it is within that. Okay. Question is why. I can check if it's the room I'm in, but that doesn't help me. I think for now, to make it just clean for me, let's just do this. Let's do this for now, which guesses the result that we want. Right. So where are these guys? Can you jump attack to me like all the way here, please?
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Oh, last time. He doesn't. Oh, come over here. Ah, yes. I'm gonna get him closer while ads are going. Come here. Come here, buddy. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. I can't go ahead and escape or it'll cancel my test. Okay, well. It is. Question is, why does it trigger so many times? Also, this is my, like when you clear a room, right? You have an option of this where you get the option to select a card. You can see your stats. You can see like your progress items. You can see what cards you've collected as well. So you can see like which cards you have. So what I want to get to the bottom of once the ads are done is why the hell it's triggering multiple times, because it really shouldn't. This should only trigger once at most. It should not trigger multiple times. Okay, ads are done. I'm gonna do a print string room deactivated. Timer started. Each one technically will scream room deactivated. So, yeah, because each one will say that. So that's going to be hard to check. What I could do is... What I could do is... Oh, there's the lower walls. Get back to the raised walls. So the problem is... false, I can just do it. Based off of like the very bottom and very top. So here... we're raising it up. Very quickly. And basically, I guess I could check if it is not even nearly equal, if it's just greater. Greater or equal to this new height. Because that's all we need to care about. If it's, once it's gone to that right height, we can just stop it. You don't need to check, like... The question is, why is this happening? Right, that's the problem area. Why does it... The rooms are it is activated. You know what? It's possible that it's somehow deactivating after I have entered the room. And maybe I can force these to stop what they're doing. So, okay, let's try this. This is lower to match player timer. Raise the match player timer. Not tase. We're not tasing players. We're raising. Different kind of experience if you're going to be tasing. So when the room has been activated, let's make sure these are cleared. So these are no longer doing anything. Because it's possible that it hasn't gone to the right spot. It spazzed out for a little bit. What is it doing? There's two things fighting. That's basically what's happening. What two things are fighting each other? That's what we got to figure out. What timers could be fighting each other? You know what we can do is when I go into this, clear these just to be safe. Where's the no, it's not this. Where's the adjust based off distance of player? This. Let's make sure this is not fighting anything. Something tells me that's basically what the problem is. Okay. Ooh. Those walls were gone. Excuse me? Oh, so what it's when it does this clear, it when it does this clear, we are no longer triggering this. Which we need to. So main timer. So what we can do is is timer active by handle? If it's not active, is this the problem? I went to the big room. Okay, maybe made it out. The rooms don't trigger until I'm in there for a second. So I can go in and jump out really quick. What's going on here? Could I read your name? See, when someone asks me that, there's always a catch. And considering that it's not in English, I'm going to say outro. But I'm not going to say whatever the beginning is because I don't know if that's bad words in a different language. So... because of that, I'm going to refrain from saying the full thing. Because I don't know what it translates to. Corner of the other? Ah, I see. Yeah. A lot of time I've had like people like, I mean, I've even seen in other channels, right? Where people come in like, read my name. And then when you start reading it, it's like, usually something you kind of want to, you know, clip the streamer saying, basically, because they said something really, really bad or really embarrassing and they didn't even realize it. That's usually how that ends up playing. So I'm always hesitant when someone has to read my name specifically. So yeah, you're smart. I've been on the internet enough. Not as much as some people. Like, I don't delve into like lots of things, but you know, enough. It's not malicious at all. You think the accent is funny? Yeah. Esquina do outro, or outro is what I say. Esquina do outro is how I pronounce it. Probably not correct. But yeah, that's the best I got. It was almost perfect. Very good. Well, thank you. What's the Thank you for the subscription. It didn't have to, but I really appreciate it. Thank you for using your Prime. You're welcome. I don't know why I'm saying you're welcome. Why are you thanking me? I'm thanking you. I need a wall to bash my head against and figure out why the hell this isn't working though. Why does it spaz? Oh, sorry, what? It's no longer spazzes. Correction, no longer spazzes. What it does do, right? This is correct now. What it does do is no longer... Yeah, why did the lowering break? Somehow the lowering broke. You know, see, well, have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Get some rest, get some good sleep. As I try to figure out this, why it breaks now. And something tells me it's because of this. So I fixed one. There's large rooms all around. Something tells me it's because I fixed that part. Yeah, so that's right. Oh no, it's still broken. What the hell did I do? What did I do? Wasn't this that broke it? So the ones that were all the way to the top are broken? How did I break something? I very much broke it was working. What the hell did I do? What did I do? So if I kind of undo a little bit of what I did, just to see, let's get back to where it was just snapping at the end. This is fine. Is it because I lowered the distance here? Is that the problem? It shouldn't be. It should be like pretty much like right on the edge there. Unless it, if it immediately starts moving. I don't think that's what the problem should be. No. So it comes here. I'm still checking this. This is still the correct thing. How did I manage to break it? Oh boy. Okay, what the hell did I do? Let's remove these. Because that could be doing it. Which would make sense, kind of. Because it is stopping the raising. The lowering. I need to move that jump platform. A small room. Okay. So that was the problem. Let's not have this happen here. Got it. Okay. So yeah, this can go back to how it was. This can go back to 100, how it was. So now we're back to it snapping in, but working correctly. Right. Boom. So now it seems like it's working. No, not all of those walls are working. What the hell? Why are only some of them working? Yeah, so we have all of these raised. Oh, it is working. It is working. It is working. It's just hidden behind. Okay. So, awesome. So now, I want to test this room. Because I want to test this over here. Oh, right, but those will disappear because they're all red. So what I can now do is retest this. And also I can just do... I don't need to set this. I can just clear it and then just activate height-based player. It'll pop right into the correct location automatically. Oof. So something is... Where is this being triggered? The only place it's triggering is here. And it's only triggering off of this. So it's not on a timer. If I come here and just search deactivate room. I might need that. Let's just make sure that this triggers only once. Because it should only trigger once. So it has not triggered at all right now. It's just spazzing. How did it get activated then? Okay, so it activated once. And activated once again. So it is only activating once. And yet this triggers potentially more. Setting it to false. This works fine. Is the reverse that doesn't work? I entered the room, it became activated, and immediately started triggering. Why did it start? Why did it trigger? That's what it triggered because it's red deactivated room. Because it deactivates the room and then activates the room. What order does it go in? Deactivated? Activated. Deactivated. Activated. So it triggers deactivated. Basically, I need to tell it that if it is not activated at the time and it's triggered to be deactivated, don't do anything. So when it does deactivated, no, because I'll go between rooms. No. Hey, like us, welcome in. Love the music. Yar bongos. Yep. That's where it's from. Good music. Good music. If it's near the person, and I can check if get high compared to player. One of us. One of us. One of us. Yes. Yes. But this is not a cult, right? But it's not a cult. Definitely not a cult. So. Okay. Definitely not call. Yep, definitely. I mean, at this point, I kind of want to just put it back to where it was. Just have it snap up, but I really wanted to smoothly move up. That's so weird that it does that. And it's only some. Now it's others. God damn it. Well. I mean, I guess we'll go with snapping for now. I mean, it's still better than it not working. I just did the wrong setting. I meant to adjust you to 1. Just in case. So just one last check before we just go with the snapping version for the time being. It's one of those things I probably need to just test out like on my own time. Whoa. It just keeps going up and up and up. I saw that. What in the... Excuse me? If... Okay, I see. This is the problem. So I need to get the current location plus I need to compare it to... checking the distance to it. Oh, does this need to be reversed? Don't tell me it's going to be the fact that I just didn't check reverse. That was the problem. No. I feel better knowing that that wasn't the reason for it. Yeah, this broke. Yeah, that was not the reason for it. So I think it has something to do with this check, basically. So I need to see... this is the height that I'm using here. Set actor location. So I need to check that its current location is close to that. And what am I checking at the current moment? Not that. So get owner. Get actor location. So close. So close. This is still going as a timer. That's the problem. So now we need to cancel it I thought we needed to cancel it when this room has been activated. So just gonna clear it here again. Just to make sure. It's one of those things that I bet once I stop streaming, that it's just gonna work, right? I'm just gonna find that 5-second thing. Streamer brain is gonna turn off. I'm gonna realize my problem, and then it's gonna be fine. But you know, streamer brain is in full effect. Clearly. Oh, hold on. Let me find a smaller room. It didn't spaz. Okay, you're in the correct spot for me to test. Oh, stop with your run. Okay. Did it work? Did I? Did I do it? Which ones can I can test this one? Why did I have only one mob in here? Oh, also. Oh, why did these break? Fix one thing, break another. Game Dev 101. Yeah, some walls get broken for some reason. Why did these walls get broken? It's something stupid. I know it's something stupid. This resets the timer, or starts the timer again. And it should just go here. Room is not activated. It goes here. Timelines might help you out here. The problem is, this is an actor component. You can't create timelines off of in an actor component. That's the so the reason it's an actor component is because I don't specifically, because it's still block out. I have no guarantee that the exterior walls won't be blueprints or static meshes. And because I don't know, I've created a system that it uses an actor component, so I can add it to whatever I want, and it should work. That's the beauty of an actor component, right? You just add it to whatever you want. But that means I have no timelines. If I had a timeline, I could just pause it. I can reverse it. I could play it forward. I could play it reverse. Like, it's so nice to having a timeline. Especially in this, where I want it to like smoothly go up and down, right? So the current problem is somehow I don't know how they disappear. And only disappears when I do the raising. You be the king of jank and create a singleton that calls a timeline and use a dispatcher interface to get a reply. Yeah, the problem with the timeline though, like that, is I need a separate timeline effectively for every single instance of that actor component, right? Because every single object needs its own timeline. You can't reuse a timeline for multiple things because it'll just be, then they'll all be in sync. Can't you use a curve asset? No, I mean, well, this is so the animation up and down is working fine. Is just something going on with my logic of. So the current setup, right, is event dispatcher goes off. It says room is activated. Great. Off of this timer that's starting by default, room is activated. It goes ahead and adjusts the walls automatically to be up. If it's not activated by default, which it's not, it just goes up and down. So this, when the room's not activated, this wall should be based on the distance to me, ignoring height. So it's really weird that some of them just disappear. Because they didn't used to. I don't set the visibility on them. Well, not dynamically like that. I do set it at the beginning. Right, like this one vanished. I come here, right? It's spazzing out. But if I stop... Oh, this is after we disabled this check. Oh, that's interesting. Do something multiplying as a negative? Hard to say. You clamp the floats. Yeah, so... The odd thing is it's like it's triggering multiple times. What I need to do is... Oh, you know what I can try doing? I'm gonna try doing this. I'm gonna add another branch here. Just go off a room activated. If the room was not activated, then we do this. If it is activated and somehow you're still doing this, then clear it. Although the spazzing happens when it's not active. You're the only one. Is the main timer going? Is that the problem? The main timer should not be going during this. But it should have already been cleared right away here. I think it's because it's not the mob that did it. It's just when all the mobs in the room dies, the room gets deactivated. And just when it happened to get deactivated again, that's when the problem started. So it's not the mob specifically that's doing it, it's just the fact that it's deactivating the room that's doing it. But so oh, that's odd. So these walls are still fine. These disappeared. This one's spazzing out. The fact that it's not consistent is the worst part. If it was consistent, then like, cool. I know there's a problem here or there, but it's not consistent. That's the worst. Okay, well, I'm going to figure something out. Can you walk? Well, right now the collisions are all disabled, so yeah, I can walk into it, no problem, because I've turned off collisions while I test out some other stuff. Does it go back to normal? Yeah, if I log into another room, then it goes back to normal. I think. So, yeah. So most likely what I'm gonna do is probably spend... Yeah, why did this one disappear? It's super odd. I could make like a higher tolerance. Maybe that's the problem. But they're not moving that much. It could be, that could be just the tolerance, to be fair. Nope. Hey, Ryan the God, welcome in. What's the premise of my roguelike? Think Dead Cells, Binding of Isaac, where it's a 2.5D game where you have power-ups that will stack with each other. So right now, for example, I do just melee attacks, but you know, I can grab things like getting multiple projectiles, ability to spawn projectiles on attack. I can also get, for example, some orbs that, you know, fly around me. So now I shoot projectiles and it all stacks with each other. And then I have like my cards here. They disappear when the room is clear. Yeah, but not all of them disappear. That's the problem. So, and the beauty is you can go wherever you want that you can see. So if I spawn a few times to get like a good spawn, show this. Can I get a better one? Come on, give me one with verticality. The new version of the plugin allows for verticality, but it hasn't been released yet. So, oh, come on, last try. Basically, even though I'm getting unlucky with the verticality, you can go wherever you want. You don't have to go to a specific direction. There's a mini map in the top right, but if I want to, I can go into this room, and then from here, I can go into a different room entirely. I don't have to like follow a specific like way. So from here, I can go into that room, or I can just jump down and come into this room. So what kind of enemies are there in the game? Currently some ranged guys. We have a spellcaster. Like she throws daggers and does an AoE below you. I currently have just a one-hit weapon pretty much right now, so that's why everything's just dying one hit for testing purposes. Yeah, the walls are spazzing. That's what we gotta fix. But yeah, that's all sorts of broken right now. That should not be happening. Basically, that's what we gotta gotta fix. But I'm pretty much out of time. The 2.5D graphic kind of remind you of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 with the 2D sprites, 3D backgrounds. Yeah, the inspiration was Octopath Traveler. When I saw that game, I was like, yeah, that's very pretty. I really like that. So, yeah, that was basically the start of the inspiration. But I gotta go. But because there's so many of you guys here, we're gonna rate somebody. Do you guys have any recommendations on someone to rate in the software and game development category? And if you guys are enjoying the game, you want to see more, or interested in PCG, I do a lot of YouTube tutorials on PCG. Check those out. Consider hitting the follow button. Yeah, as we find someone to raid. It's a rarity for me. But if you guys have a recommendation, I'll gladly take it. Let's see. Let's go. I'm trying to see if there's an Unreal person I can find. Is there someone doing Unreal? Trying to see. Oh. You know what? Let's go with... More people need to use the Unreal Engine tag, honestly. Or create an Unreal Engine tag. Okay, well, in that case, let's go with this person. Send you guys over so you guys continue enjoying some good old game dev. Oh. Can I... There we go. Start raid. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully the raid is starting successfully. But I really appreciate you guys joining me. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific. I'm gonna do some testing off stream to figure out what the hell is going on, because I don't know why it's spazzing. Yeah, I need some non-streamer brain time. So thank you again for joining me. Hope to see you guys next time, and yeah, take care, guys. Bye-bye.